your screen, but I got kicked from the thing and it ruined my shit. Send me one more, please. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. Man, I just did it.
Got it. Where's my love at? Daddy was so fast, but he kept tucking front, motherfucker.
Oh, I'm live. Wait.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, they're about to get it started. Shoot, I'm tripping. DripGangTV. Appreciate everybody tuning back in for the 250 Moto 2. If y'all didn't see Moto 1, 250 Moto 1, y'all go back in the playlist and watch that. If you didn't just see 450 Moto 1, y'all go watch that as well. But we about to get 250 Moto 2 in. I'm with my boy Skirt, and we're about to just see some crazy ass battles. Like,
Drip, first Moto was insane. Do you think it's going to be the same? I think it might be.
I think it might be, to be honest. I think it might be, especially if they do what they usually do with the second Moto and make the deform a little tougher.
What was the first Moto's deform on? Do you know?
I'm not 100% sure. But we heard from the riders themselves, it was tough out there. So it's going to be tough again. We'll see what they say. Really, whoever can stay on the bike, who is going to win. So we'll see.
Honestly, it was down to the top four, right? It was Casey, Hemi, Bobby, and Blur. Those were the top four that were battling the entire Moto last race. And all of them want to show up right now. Like, there is literally no rider out here who doesn't want the dub. And I think we might see a little bit more rubbing in this racing. I really think we might.
There might be some bumping here and there. So
some get back.
We're gonna see Bobby with the first gate pick. Looks like Bush with the second. And then KC and Hemi get screwed with the 5th and 8th.
Talk about screwed with gate picks. I've literally never gotten better than the 13th gate pick, no matter what happens.
That's
I'm always
crazy.
Bottom of the barrel.
I've never gotten better than 10th. I'm like, bruh.
It's random though, so we can't blame nobody.
Just is what it is. We're about to get this underway though. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Y'all don't forget to leave a like, hit the subscribe button. Let's get it. We're at Thunder Valley, round 2, AMA-SMX league. Here we go. Let's go racing. KC Hemi looks like it's gonna get the whole shot here.
KC Hemi Blur.
Oh, Blur.
We're right back at Moto 2 right now. This is crazy. Same.
Oh, Rocker wants a piece of it this Moto though.
Yeah, he finished, I believe, 8th last race. I think he has something to prove. Let's see where Bobby is.
CW up there too. Cooper.
Looks like Bobby got a bad start.
Bobby's in 7th. Yeah. Didn't get the best start, but we'll see if he can bring that speed and drive that he had in the first Moto.
Well, and he already knows. Be fast early, and then just start being consistent about 10 minutes in, so he's good.
Yeah.
He can work with this.
Most definitely. Some of these gear sets are fire. I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, they're putting them together. The 5 Nights at Freddy's or the Midnight 6-Finger Fuck, whatever the name is.
Yeah.
The Yamaha factory team has a nice strip. I was noticing that. They came out
that shit on. Blur back in 6th right now, not where he wants to be.
Mistake made.
Jake the Muss in 7th, looking to do a little better than he did last Moto. Gail Lewis in 8th. Oh, Jake the Muss and Bobby went down, and Gail Lewis. Rocker. Where was Rocker at? I thought he was up there.
Yeah, he must have had a mistake as
It's
well.
not getting up to 7, so. Wow, this is crazy. CJ and Bobby bringing it up in the back. This is not where I was expecting to see Bobby after that Moto 1 finish, his second place finish.
Honestly, though, with this track being as, as crazy as it gets, because we just got off the track. This track, the track they're riding right now is not going to be the track they're riding in 20 minutes. That's plenty of time for Bobby to pull up.
That is true. That is true.
Plenty of time. Meanwhile, we got Casey and Hemi kind of pulling away a little bit, showing some speed early, which is dope. But let's see if we can keep it on the track like that.
You think Casey? I think Casey wants to get, as big of a gap as he possibly can before it gets too crazy out there.
No, 100%. He's going to go as hard as possible the first 5-6 minutes, guaranteed.
We heard from him after the last moto, and he straight up said he didn't know if he was going to be able to pull that off. There was a battle for first between 4 people. He said he didn't even know if he was going to get a podium. That's crazy to think about. So I'm sure he wants to try to get as big of a gap as he can, so he doesn't have to deal with that. So.
Well, he was challenged by a couple people that he's not usually challenged by, and that just shows that the field is just elevating, right? But that makes the rider think, like when you win by 10 seconds, that's one thing. When you win by 1 second, and then 3 other dudes are right there, it's like, oh shit,
Yeah. It's like, dang, barely got that. Koopa didn't have the strongest showing last moto, but it's coming out and solidifying his 3rd place spot right now. So
I was gonna say,
riding
Koopa
for that
was
Red Bull KTM.
He was up there early in the first moto, and then dropped back because of situational nonsense. He had the speed; he was right there, and he's running 151. These guys are running between 149 and 151, the top 4. So he's running the speed. And as we say that, CMX is trying to make that inside work, and he misses SpongeBob and got it.
That was beautiful. Pass on the inside. Oh, side by side. Blur is not cool with that, though. He said, nah, give me that back.
Not today.
Blur's trying to do what he can to try to keep that red plate or whatever comes along with it. But I don't know if a 4th is going to do. I don't know.
Not today. He got, I believe it was 3rd last in first moto, right? Is that what the place was? 3rd?
Yeah.
Yeah, so a 3-4 ain't going to cut it.
Yeah. 3-4.
Where's Bobby at? He got...
See, Bobby made his way up to 7th, so see if
he's
can
working. He's 16 back.
Settle down and
definitely. Yeah, he's gonna have to concentrate on the fact that the track's gonna get broken down, and he's really gonna be able to bring it in that last 15 minutes, because it's gonna be tough for him to just straight up, get this gap down. It's gonna be tough right now, but in the last half of the race, he'll turn it up, and I'm sure of it.
Yeah, no, most definitely. And I think that's where, towards the end of the race, you see who's really got it. You know what I'm saying? Who's really got it, who can still compete even though the track's messed up, even though your hands are tired, even though, you know what I'm saying, who got it. So
yeah, and shout out to the listeners. We ain't bullshitting when we say we get arm pump doing this for 30 plus 2. We really do.
For real though, I get thumb pump, dead ass.
Dude, for real, that thumb up be kicking.
That was a gnarly inside by CW and Bobby.
Yeah, on the 450, it's kind of tough for me to take that inside. I took it just maybe a few laps, only because I was so close battling the guy right in front of me. I was like, I don't want to risk going down, like hitting them.
Koopa.
Koopa with a little save right there. That was nice. That's the only time I took that inside, because otherwise the 450 is really tough to slow down for those tight insides.
We got Casey up front. Let's see. Dang, what the heck? Why does this happen?
Someone's pinging a little too hard right now. Bling Ling, don't forget your Bling Ling. Also, help the ping ping.
Bobby right here on Rocker. Up in 6th now. You might be right. He might just be making his way up. Didn't get the best start, but he might be making his way up. Oh, Rocker going way off track.
Big mistake.
Bobby up to 5th.
And honestly, Bobby's one of those dudes where every time he gets to this mission, confidence. It's like 10% better. 10% better with every pass. And honestly, he's like a diesel engine. I would say watch the split times at about 18 minutes. And you're going to see Bobby's probably coming down if I know my boy.
Koopa and Blur battling it out, trying to get a 3rd place spot. There's Bobby right there. Not too far behind him.
Just happy. Koopa's still holding it down. Team KTM, Factory Red Bull Racing. Fun fact, he's actually a Red Bull.
He's a Red Bull.
Oh, with the pass. See what I'm saying?
That
he
was
doesn't like
crazy.
That red. Toro, give it to me, Koopa.
That was crazy.
See if he can hold this outside clean, or is Blur gonna...
Ooh.
We got those switchbacks.
We're
You know what's
trying
crazy?
to take a different line, and Koopa's defending him. What's up, gang?
No, we talk about how this track feels one line, but if you're flowing from just the opposite line, if you're inside, they're outside, it really doesn't matter because whoever's flowing the best will actually beat the other line. It's more up to the rider to make it work, I've noticed on this track.
Most definitely. I noticed myself from the last 450 Moto 1. You can definitely take different lines. You can find different lines. You can do different things to try to make up time. Made up 5 spots, 6 spots. So.
I think like momentum is like the you have to do that like tightrope, right? You have to go between momentum and as fast as I can go. As Casey greases the inside and hops over the fucking lip. That's what I'm talking about. Lines like that. That shit is crazy. Everybody watching, when you see that and you race and you play this game and you really know what's going on, Casey is fucking ripping. That's crazy. When I see lines like that, that blows my mind. And then he fucks up, of course. It's fine though, because he was able to stretch the gap a second, and it's all good. That was wild. Shout out to my boy.
I mean, he's ripping too, though. These guys are just railing these outsides. Blur up in 3rd after passing Koopa, after battling with Koopa. Bobby up in 5th. Got the pass on his teammate Rocker. Rocker's still right there though.
Drip, I'm having some technical difficulty. It says can't display the host screen for some reason. I'm gonna try again.
Let
See if I
me.
can get in there. Okay, I got back in there.
You got it? Alright.
Yeah. My internet's fire, so I'm not sure if maybe there's a connection between
Could be
just
mine.
the volume of riders on. It's just something happening. Yeah. We're back. Bobby's still hanging in there in 5th.
Koopa in 4th. I think Blur's really trying to make a push for that the leaders right now. So.
Well, he wasn't happy in the interview. You can tell the difference between Blur when he knows what's up and when he knows he fucked up. And he's definitely coming back to prove something.
We'll see. It looks like he's closing down on the leaders right now. So, ooh, got a little kicker there.
KC 149.9. Is he the only one doing a 149 right now?
I believe so. Oh no, Blur's got a
Blur.
149.8 right now, so
That
I believe
could
that's
heat
the
up to something.
fastest
He's only
lap.
7 back. Yeah. I like how he dances around this inside, just chills, tiptoes.
Mm-hmm.
I took that line in the 450. Did you see that line he took? Hopping over the rut?
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, Blur is on another level right now. These
That
creative
goes back
lines are
to that's what I'm
insane.
saying, bro. That goes back to what we were just saying. How it's more so on the rider. You can find different lines. You can, you know, make different things work.
100%.
But you're also flirting with that thin line. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
You're
you can
playing
either,
with inches.
That's what I'm saying. You can either grow a pair and just fucking do it, or you can do it and fuck up. So it's like,
Yep. 100. So he's 7-8 seconds back. There's plenty of time for him to grab it, but I haven't seen Casey make too many mistakes that were like critical.
mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure at this point in the race if catching up to Casey is possible, but I'm interested in this next 10 minutes because I feel like that's where we'll get our answer. Because he's keeping up. He's only 3 back.
I was about to say, he's only 3 back, so the longer this race goes on, the more the track gets, tore up. I think we might see something. So appreciate everybody tuning in. This is round 2 of the AMA-SMX League Pro Motocross Series. We are at Thunder Valley, 250 Moto 2. If y'all missed Moto 1, go check that out. If you missed 450 Moto 1, go check that out as well. And appreciate y'all tuning in. Leave a like, hit the subscribe button. And let's see how this goes. Let's see how this unfolds.
Drip, I have a question. What do you think the reason is for them being more spread out this moto versus last moto when they were just 4 within 2 seconds of each other just the whole moto? What do you think it is?
I was just wondering the same thing. And to be 100% honest with you, I don't really know.
The only thing I could maybe guess is a couple guys got a few different types of starts. Bobby got a shit start, right?
Yeah.
A couple like Koopa and a couple other guys who were kind of back got good starts, and then the race started to happen. So I feel like it just put people in different places at the beginning versus how first moto went, where everyone was just right there.
Everyone was right there, literally almost the whole race. That was so crazy.
Yeah. Bobby getting around the Mussy for 5th place.
Jake not wanting to let him go though. Let's see, we got Rocker. They're all right here. I think this might be our closest battle right now.
Yeah, Rocker did 8th last moto, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see if he can pick his balls up off the canvas. That was wild.
CW, he's doing great. A lot better than I feel like he did Moto 1. So you said what?
You see that? How he squared up and hopped up over that?
Yeah.
I can't even do that shit on a 450, bro. These 250s are wild.
250s, bro. I feel like, obviously it's hard to ride with the track and everything, but like you can throw them around. I feel like you can do a few more things than you can do with the 450.
Yeah, I
agree. A little bit lighter, but at the same time, less power. So it's like, choose your battles, you know what I'm saying?
No, 100%. And I think that the 250 riders are kind of taking advantage of the nimbleness of their frames and being lighter because they're just able to just hop stuff that we have to just kind of roll through. It's pretty cool to watch.
Oh, blue flag CJ, sorry.
Oof. Let's get on that.
Blue flag CJ, oh, he goes down. Still though. He's got Hemi right there. In Blur.
Now we gotta start watching the lappers.
I mean, Blur, it seems like he's closing the gap. I don't know.
You know what it is? He is closing the gap, but for him, unfortunately, it's like tenths a lap.
Yeah.
And you only get so many laps. And when you're 6 down, tenths a lap aren't going to do it. You know what I mean? So he's going to need for Casey to make a mistake if he wants to make a push for that first place.
Oh, yeah. I think Hemi's feeling the pressure. I was about to say, I think he's feeling the pressure a little bit. Blur's right there.
Blur's one of those riders, too. If he sees anyone in front of them, he's like, not today. He turns it up.
Yeah, for sure. I think right now, best thing for Hemi is going to be to race forward. He can still see KC, so just, look for him and just push, because him trying to race behind him is only going to allow Blur to pass him even quicker. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. Well, there's two things to look at when you're Hemi. You can look at that triangle behind you in your track map and know what's behind you, or you can focus on that split time above and race ahead of you. And he's going to have to fucking look at that 2.9, 2.8, and he's going to be like, nah, I'm him, and he's going to have to race through that.
Exactly. Look, they're catching up to KC right now.
Oh, we might have a little similar-ish situation to first moto here in a little bit, because they're closing in.
Man, that turn before the finish line is getting a lot of these riders.
100%.
It's getting a lot of these riders. They're sliding down.
Casey's rolling up on somebody. Who's that?
Gail Lewis.
All right. I'm going to throw it now.
And then blue flag CJ again. He's got some other people coming up on him. Oh, never mind. He got around him.
Cool. Gail pulled over. Appreciate you, Gail.
Ooh, what a battle right now. This is insane. Oh no, Blur goes down. That is not what he wanted to do there.
That is.
Not at this time.
Yeah.
Not after doing all that work to close the gap.
Well, and we already know the track's not going to help him. The track's so broken down that even if he rallies, those tenths a lap are going to be like hundredths a lap on this track right now.
And just to remind people at home, like, when the track looks like this, when it's this late in the race, you can't push really as hard as you can those first 5, maybe 10 minutes. So it's like, even though he wants to close his gap up as soon as he can, it's hard because he can't necessarily push as hard as he might know or think he can. So
yeah, the bike has limitations right now, and he's going to have to probably just focus on not making his mistakes and just pray that in the next 9 minutes they make theirs. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Also, this crowd is just showing up to just watch everybody rip here at Thunder Valley.
Oh, yeah. Showing the love out here.
People just taking in the sun.
That inside really isn't as beaten up as I thought it would get.
I think it's because they don't hit it as quick as the 450s do. They actually have a moment to get into the rut. And if you know how to play the game, once you're in it, you can modulate it better than getting in it.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Casey
might be feeling, I was about to say, he might be either feeling the pressure or the track breakdown. So,
I mean, this is his second moto of the day. He already did 30+2. We're at 8 minutes. Maybe it's just a little bit of fatigue as well.
Yeah. Could be that as well.
All I know is that as long as Blur keeps
today,
it, yeah, hot day. I was gonna say, as long as Blur sees that split time, and it's not above, let's say, 8 seconds. If it's 7 and below, he knows there's a chance. He knows he has a shot. What do you think the odds of him catching? Oh no! As I asked the question, announcer's curse. Your odds are 0. I'm sorry. I was gonna say, what are the odds of Hemi catching KC before Blur catches Hemi, and then this wads up? That was my fault. I mean, it was his fault, but don't want to see it. Let's see what these two do.
Ooh.
Hemi going for swing for the fences.
Oh my goodness,
Blair
this is crazy.
Oh.
They both try to take the outside. No. Like you mentioned at the start of the race, it's like you thought we'd see a little more rubbing in this race, and we have. I feel like this is the second moto, last moto of the day. They're just letting it all out, leaving it out on the track. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, they are. No, they totally are. And what I was gonna say is this game is kind of weird because when, like, if that was a real motocross scenario, right? Both of them would have flown off the berm, right?
Yeah.
But this game, it's kind of weird. Sometimes it lets
picks
you
and
take people out,
chooses. Yeah,
and sometimes
bro.
it doesn't. So it's kind of hard when you're racing.
It'd be picking and choosing from time to time.
You know, the old ATVs weren't like that. The old old MX ATV games were very concrete. If you run into somebody, doof, you know, someone eats shit. So it's kind of wild in these moments.
It's crazy with races this close, competition this high. It's crazy. Blur must have made a mistake. He's back 8 seconds from the leader, KC, right now. So KC letting it sing over that triple. What up, gang?
You think Blur seeing KC 8 seconds ahead of him is affecting him in a negative way more than him being in second with a little bit of space and trying to charge in a positive way? What do you think weighs more?
I think him trying to charge.
Yeah.
I think him trying to charge. What do you think? I feel like I think that when you try to push it like that instead of having the throttle control, or like say he was in front where he could be a little more comfortable with an open track. When you're trying to push and charge, bro, like I personally feel like you make more mistakes. So
yeah, I think at this point, if Blur wants a chance at winning, he needs to have a clear space. He needs to just clear track, no one in front of him, let's go. Like, I feel like that is the best way. Even if he's 8 seconds back, you still got 5 minutes plus 2. You can make it happen, but you're not going to make it happen unless you have clear track. Meanwhile, hit a drip.
Meanwhile, we got Bobby, who finished second, first moto, and 5th right now. Pretty much in no man's land. I think he's got, I mean, Jake the Muss is there, but not really. Koopa, he's got a good little, about 10 seconds on him. So other than that, the front 3 guys, I believe, it's about a 10+ second gap from everybody else. So Casey definitely looks a lot more locked in and solidified this moto. So,
well, and I'm not sure if the rest of the field got better, or if the front pack were just battling and maybe made a few more mistakes. But I threw about 6 blue flags last moto, maybe 7.
Yeah.
I only got 3 right now, and no one's really in front of KC. So I'm thinking the pack is just kind of moving better the second moto.
Yeah, we saw a lot of crashing, resetting. We saw a lot of that going on in Moto 1. And I feel like coming out into Moto 2, a lot of these guys wanted to make sure they could do what they could do to, try to get the best results possible. So, and I think eliminating those mistakes is only going to help you. So. Rocker in 7th right now. We saw him up in 5th, I believe, earlier, maybe even 4th. So CW in 8th, Gail Lewis 9th. Very, very spread out right now. CJ 10th. KC running first right now.
Yeah, he's holding that 5-6 second gap pretty consistent. Doesn't look like Blur is able to put the push in that he knows he can make. Maybe he's just taking a rest, bro. Thumbs might be tightening up, you know, because he's there, but he's not right there. So maybe he's just waiting for a last like 2 or 3 lap push.
Yeah. We'll see. We will definitely see.
So here's Casey coming to the turn, right? And Blur is okay. About 2 sections back.
Man, where did Hemi go?
I think he'll hop in right now because I think it's rendering. Oh no, he's just back there. Oof.
Hemi lost a lot of time to those.
Sorry, yeah, he lost the toe on that. Hemi ain't gonna be happy, bro. Hemi's fast enough to win. Just depends on the day, and so I just know he's gonna be a little frustrated, but still in the box. It's a great race.
I think what he got 4th Moto 1. So if he keeps his spot now, get 3rd overall on the day.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Obviously, you want the dub, but you know we are in round 2, so 3rd overall on the day. Good little start to the outdoor season.
It's a lot better than Chase's start to the fucking season. My tummy height! Oh, I hit neutral! Ooh, my goggles
That was
dirty.
crazy, bro.
Bro, I lost so much respect for him, bro. Like, Chase has been my favorite rider for so long. To do something like that, bro, like the injury, okay, I'll give it to you. You throwing your goggles, not pulling it immediately, then hitting, it's just
Why
crazy.
would you, yeah, like, why would, if you're gonna throw your goggles, why would you not pull in sooner? Because they said he was on like lap 3 or 4.
Yeah, you pull in and get goggles, right? Let's say you pull out now in like 20th or 25th. If you're Chase Sexton, bro, you can get 10th or better.
Yeah, like,
and come back the next moto, get a top
especially
5,
outdoors,
top 3.
It's not Supercross, you know. If you pull off in Supercross, you're done. But like,
he fucked his whole season, bro. And the same way that he lost the Supercross championship because of that one race where he wanted to beat Cooper Webb. I forget where it was at. When he already had the win, and that's what ultimately lost him. It's like this lost your outdoor season. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, because if everyone stays healthy, like, this is a stacked outdoor season. Like, you need every point you can get.
Hey, Drip, I have a question for you.
So, what up, man?
In the future of MX Legends, how would you feel if things like injuries and bike malfunctions were thrown into the game? Like things that you have to like realistically look out for. Like you can't crash because that might fuck your finger up or it might break your collarbone and then all of a sudden you're out.
Yeah.
How do you think that would change the game?
Honestly, I think that would be a huge change to the game. I think,
blue flag,
I don't know, there's 2 ways. Oh, blue flag, I believe that's CJ.
Gotcha.
Blue flag, CJ. There's 2 ways you could go about it. You either throw it in there and everybody just has to get used to it, has to do it, or you make it an option. You can turn it on and off. I don't know how that would work.
Right.
But say you're in pub lobbies and you don't. Yeah, say you're in like pub lobbies and you're like, damn, I don't want all this bullshit going on. You can kind of turn it off. Say you're in a league race, the lobby owner, so Bobby, who usually hosts our motos, he can turn it on and be like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. There's 2 ways you can go about it. It'd be a huge change to the game. It'd be cool to see. It'd be something new. You don't really see it too much. In these types of games these days, there would definitely have to be levels. I feel like to it.
Okay, we're getting lappers
cool.
On KC, and he's gonna need.
I believe that was.
He has one more coming up too.
Gale, yeah, blue flag, Gale Lewis. Gale. And then CW. Blue flag, CW.
I just know because Blur's actually closing in on him as we were talking. Oh, he stretched it back out. The lappers must have gotten a little rougher for Blur. Because he was up to about 2 seconds.
Yeah, he was right there. Appreciate everybody
lap to
tuning
go.
in. Once again, this is the AMA-SMX League Pro Motocross Series for the 2025 season. And we're at round 2, Thunder Valley, last lap. Can Blur make a push? Can KC hold it down and get the dub, go 1-1 on the day? I don't know. We're about to see. We're about to see. What do you think, Skirt?
Well, 1 lap remaining. We're about 20% through the lap, 30%. He's 5 seconds up. If KC didn't win this moto right now, it would be 100% on him. Because even if Blur doing his burner, he did a 147, it ain't 5 seconds. So it's up to KC at this point to dictate this race. And Blur did an excellent job. KC just was a little better in this moment. That's all. It's my boy, though.
What a race.
About to go 1-1. Take that red plate to himself.
I asked both of them. I asked Blur and I asked KC. And they both pretty much had the same answer. They're like, I'm trying to leave this weekend with the red plate. I don't like sharing it. So I think that's what we're about to see. I mean, I wouldn't like sharing it either. Give me my red plate. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what? 2 of them?
Nah.
Not me.
Not today.
Here we go.
KC riding for Team Honda HRC, bringing it in. Going 1-1 on the day.
Perfect.
Let's go. Blur on the Chapel Yamaha. Hey, let's go. Didn't seem too upset about that second place. I think he went 3-2 on the day. So
honestly, it reminds me of a Skibby Rizzler, if I have to be real about it.
Yeah.
Just the way everybody was going front and back and all these things. I don't know. Hit me with the boom boom pow.
Let's go. Let's go. Koopa holding down 4th. He had a strong second moto last week as well, so he might be a second moto guy.
No, for sure. And we might have been catfished into thinking that he wasn't that good.
Oh, Bobby, right there. Sorry.
That's what I'm saying. No,
last lap.
that's
Bobby
what I was
wants his
saying.
4th place. He's been pushing the whole moto, trying to get back up front.
He must have caught that camel toe because he's right on him.
Oh, is he going to get it? Is he going to get... Oh, no.
Get that wall, Bobby. Get that wall.
Solidifies 4th place. Bobby with the 5th, going 2-5 on the day. Jake the Muss on that pro circuit. Monster Energy Kawasaki. 250, bringing it home in 6th. What a ending to the race. Not too many battles this moto, but what a way to end the race for Bobby and Koopa there. Rocker coming in 7th. Started off strong. I think we saw him, in 4th? At the start.
Yeah, he was back there. That's crazy.
CW, Gail Lewis, and CJ. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Y'all stay tuned. We're about to get some of these riders in here and get their POVs. Let's go.
I wonder what 2-5 gets Bobby in this situation. Does he edge somebody off for 3rd on the box, or is it good enough?
I can tell you what 1-1 gets you, boys.
Hey, we can tell you what 1-1 gets you, baby. You absolutely decimated him. That was wild. How did it feel though? Was it a little bit better?
Man, I want to get Koopa, Bobby, and Blur, and we can get him in here. See what happened. Let's see.
I gotta go mute real quick, boys.
Do y'all anybody have Koopa added?
I do.
I gotta add, bro. All right, let's see. Who
My
else?
kids had to give me a high five.
Let's go. Let's go. Matt. Blur.
Yo.
What up, gang? Let's see. Let's try to get Bobby in here.
Boy, that was close. We were literally wondering if the push at the end would be real.
He said don't interview me. He gotta be pissed.
Oh shit.
Let me say this on the fucking live.
Let's go.
Koopa, you're a bitch. You're a bitch.
Hey.
I hope your grandma dead, bitch.
What happened, bro? Run us through the end there, cause we all seen what was going on. Run us through what happened, bro.
Bro, I caught his slow ass. Yeah, I said it. You're slow as fuck. I caught your slow ass, bro. I made a clean pass. Right before the mechanic says, bro's gonna run me fucking wide and make my bike stall in third. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. I hope your mom got a suck dick, nigga. You're a bitch. I wish I could slap the fuck out you, nigga. And I hope you in this party. You's a bitch. Say something, nigga.
Hey.
I feel like we want you to say something
in case you're wondering.
Chaparral Yamaha, they not playing.
Get it back in blood, bitch.
They not playing. Y'all heard it here first from Bobby. If y'all didn't see that, rewind that. Go watch that last slap battle between them. And we're just gonna have a talk with AMA. We definitely gonna have a talk with AMA, and we'll give y'all the results of that later on. But
do we know the overall yet or not?
Not quite. Numbers are being.
I can tell you the overall.
Yeah. Blur.
Well, I know. I'm trying to see if I got second or third.
Blur, run us through it, gang.
Fucking ridiculous.
Run us through it, gang. You got stuck in the back for a little bit. I was about to say.
For so long.
I was about to say.
I don't know. Not much I can say is I was stuck up in the pack.
What was going through your head towards the end there? Like, we could tell you were pushing.
Oh yeah, I was pushing the whole fucking moto.
But like, what was going through your head? Like, damn, I can't catch this fool, or like, dang, like, it's myself. I gotta straighten up.
Yeah,
like,
I kept making mistakes left and right. Track was beat to shit, honestly. I'm so happy to have that one out of the way. I mean, just gotta bite the bullet. Pretty sure got second overall. I'm not sure how many points exactly. Around like 42 or something, I don't know.
Blur, I have something to ask real quick.
What's up?
When it was about a lap or two to go, you went from 6 to 7 seconds behind Casey to about 3 to 2 fluctuating.
Hold on, your mic is
we
going
weren't right on you, so we didn't see, but you were pushing. Did you, one, think you were going to catch him, and was that the goal? And two, did something happen to let Casey get to like 5 or 6 seconds beyond that?
Yeah, honestly, I pulled hole shot, so I got a good start, and then I fell back, and after I fell back, I was really just trying to head down and make up that time, because I was down so much to him, and having to battle people and everything, and then once I finally got into second, I was like, there was still like 17 minutes left in the moto, so I was like, there's a lot of time left in this race, a lot of shit can happen, I'm going to try to just put in the laps, and I was running fast laps, but time was going down like a little bit here and there, but I kept making mistakes just throughout the whole race, and it would just go down, go up, go down, go up. So it was like a back and forth game, but once I saw that 3 seconds, I don't know if that was for me putting in laps or Casey made a mistake. I don't know. It was very possible on that track for sure.
Yeah, we talked about it. I even brought it up in the broadcast. I was like, Blur is throwing faster laps. Unfortunately, you were 5 to 6 seconds down, and your faster laps were just a few tenths, right? Because it was very close. And I was like, Casey needs to make a mistake if he wants to, go ahead and capitalize on that. And you got really close at the end, and I was just thinking maybe, I don't know if it was a lapper or like a off track or something.
Yeah, I'm
that,
not sure what happened, but yeah, I was pushing the whole time, and I knew I was gonna have to take everything I had to try to catch him, but he was just gone, and never saw it happen. So hats off to Casey. It was a good race. Not much else to say about it, really.
Well, GG's. You did amazing. 100%.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Did anybody get those results?
I did not. I was just gonna ask you if you did actually.
No,
The total
I didn't get them.
for second?
For second moto, I didn't get the 250 moto results. If Drip is still on stream, he can end it and then go to his playback and screenshot it and send it to me, because I can't do the points.
For sure.
Oh, Rocker, send them. Well, he's not in here.
I know Bobby was 5th. Casey 1st. Blur 2nd. Koopa, was Koopa 4th? Is that bullshit you're talking about?
Yeah, his bitch ass left the fucking league like a bitch. I hope he's in this party. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. Your mom's a bitch. You're a bitch. You're slow. You're gonna never mount the shit just like your daddy, nigga.
You wear that helmet to bed.
Bro, cause it all started, bro. Like, I don't know if y'all was watching. Like, you know that little like, you know how you come off like the Thunder Valley booter, and y'all go down that little downhill, and it's like an inside and outside line before the other booter.
Yeah.
It started with there, bro. The first lap, I went inside, bro, got reset. Bro, just gonna go straight outside. Like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Then 2 seconds after that, Blur saw it. Bro, cross-threaded me in mid-air.
Nah, bro killed the fuck out of him, I'm not gonna lie.
Like,
Dang,
bro does that shit all the time. He did the same shit last week. Bro don't know how to ride clean because he doesn't ride on deformation. And I hope he's still live.
Broadcast when I was having to go back through the pack. I was like, bro, get the fuck out of the way.
Hey, hold on. Let's get KC real quick, and I'm gonna end the live, and then I'll send you the results. But KC, run us through that game. Congrats on going 1-1 on the day. How you feeling, bro? You didn't look as stressed out that moto as you were the first moto.
Less mistakes, for sure.
Yeah, less mistakes. Felt really good. Felt really smooth. Was hitting my lines. I just took a deep breath and let it happen. You know, I'm honestly shocked. I never thought that I would run a 1-1 at Thunder Valley. But I guess I just seem to amaze myself sometimes. So
That's crazy.
That's wild, bro.
I put in my fastest lap of the day too, so that was cool.
Taking home the red plate.
Taking home the red plate again. But yeah, felt good, felt strong, ready to go for next weekend.
Let's go. Well, congrats. And that's going to be the end of the 250 Moto 2. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Y'all leave a like. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Go subscribe to everybody that I tagged down below, and we about to get it. 450 Moto 2 about to go down right now.
Let me know when you're